Dear students, my previous video was about the historical perspective of immunology. Today, let us look into the development and scope of immunology. Applications in diagnostic microbiology. Microorganisms are responsible for most of the diseases in animals. ഏതൊക്കെ microorganisms നമുക്ക് common ആയിട്ട് disease ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്ന bacteria, virus and protozoans. Immunologists have developed many tests so as to identify these microorganisms which are responsible for the diseases. Some of the common tests that are used to diagnose diseases are Montauk's test. Montauk's test is a intradermal tuberculin test. Intradermal എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ the test dose നമ്മുടെ സ്കിന്നിലേക്കാണ് ഇൻജെക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. It is used to identify the causative agent for tuberculosis, especially in children during the early stage. Then there is the Vidal's test. It is used as a diagnostic test for typhoid. Then the VDRL test. It is the test for syphilis. Anti-streptolysin O test for rheumatoid fever. ELISA test. It is used for diagnosing AIDS, and it is confirmed by Western blotting. Then applications in medicine. രോഗപ്രതിരോധത്തിനായി നമ്മൾ വാക്സിൻസ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് അല്ലേ? കോമൺ ആയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ബാക്ടീരിയൽ ആൻഡ് വൈറൽ വാക്സിൻസ് ആണ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. സോ ബാക്ടീരിയൽ വാക്സിൻസ് ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് വാക്സിൻസ് അഗെയിൻസ്റ്റ് whooping cough, diphtheria, typhoid, and also there are vaccines against polio, measles, and smallpox. Then we use antitoxins. Toxins are poisonous substances that are produced by these microorganisms. So antitoxins are used against tetanus and diphtheria. Next, what is clinical immunosuppression? Immunosuppression എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മളൊരു ടിഷ്യൂ ട്രാൻസ്പ്ലാന്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴോ ഒരു ഓർഗൻ ട്രാൻസ്പ്ലാന്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴോ ദാറ്റ് ഓർഗൻ ഓർ ടിഷ്യൂ is considered as foreign by your immune system. So what happens? Immune response is produced against this foreign tissue. ആ ഇമ്മ്യൂൺ റെസ്പോൺസിനെ സപ്രസ് ചെയ്യാൻ നമ്മൾ ഇമ്മ്യൂണോസപ്രസീവ് ഡ്രഗ്സ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഈ ടിഷ്യൂ നമ്മുടെ ബോഡി റിജക്ട് ചെയ്തോളെ. സോ ഇമ്മ്യൂണോസപ്രസീവ് ഡ്രഗ്സ് ലൈക്ക് corticosteroids and cyclosporins are used so as to prevent the graft rejection and also against autoimmune diseases. Autoimmune diseases are sometimes our body considers certain tissues or organs as foreign. നമ്മുടെ ബോഡി അതിന് അഗെയിൻസ്റ്റ് ഒരു ഇമ്മ്യൂൺ റെസ്പോൺസ് ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യും. ആ ഇമ്മ്യൂൺ റെസ്പോൺസ് സപ്രസ് ചെയ്യാൻ നമ്മൾ ഇമ്മ്യൂണോ സപ്രസീവ് ഡ്രഗ്സ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യും. Then gamma interferons. Interferons are chemical substances that stimulate the natural killer cells. Natural killer cells are the cells of the immune system. Gamma interferons are used as an adjuvant in surgery and also in radiotherapy. Gamma interferons are also used in the treatment of viral infections like Burkitt lymphoma. This is caused by the Epstein-Barr virus. Next, applications in blood group typing. നമുക്ക് ബ്ലഡ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് അറിയണം. ഇതിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഒരു ബ്ലഡ് ട്രാൻസ്ഫ്യൂഷൻ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഡോണറിന്റെയും റിസീപ്പിയന്റെ ബ്ലഡ് അറിഞ്ഞിരിക്കണം. അതിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ വി ടൈപ്പ് ദ blood group, that is whether it is AB or O or RH positive or negative. It also used to solve legal issues and also to prevent diseases like erythroblastosis fetalis of the newborn. But erythroblastosis fetalis, when does this happen? It happens when the father is RH positive, the mother is RH negative, and the baby is RH positive. So what happens at the time of childbirth? There is the mixing of the fetal blood with that of the mother. So what happens? This blood is RH negative positive from the child and RH negative blood of the mother. So the RH positive blood is considered as foreign and the mother's body starts developing antibody. So anti-D antibodies are given to the mother so as to prevent the hemolytic disease of the newborn, that is the erythroblastosis fetalis, during successive pregnancies. Applications in organ transplantation and tissue grafting. So during organ transplantation, a match between the donor and the recipient should be taken into consideration. Otherwise, the tissue will be rejected. So tissue typing by HLA typing, that is human leukocyte antigen, is done to obtain the best possible match between the donor and the recipient. ഏതൊക്കെ ഓർഗൻസ് നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ കോമൺ ആയിട്ട് ട്രാൻസ്പ്ലാന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? കിഡ്നി, heart, liver, etc. are transplanted by this method. Then application in evolution by using the precipitation test. The sera of various animals are analyzed and their relationship are found out. What is sera? The blood in which the clotting factors like the fibrinogen has been removed is known as the sera. So the sera is subjected to precipitation test. And for example, the human sera, when it is injected into the rabbit, it is the anti-human sera is produced in the rabbit. And by this technique, the relationship between various animals are found out, and it has been found that human beings are more closely related to apes. Namada closest relative apes ആണ് monkeys അല്ല. Apesലും chimpanzees ആണ് നമ്മുടെ closest relative when compared to that of gibbons and gorillas. In this way, the scientists are able to place the animals, ഓരോ ആനിമൽസിനെ എവല്യൂഷണറി ട്രീ ആയിട്ട് കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഓരോ ബ്രാഞ്ചസിലും based on their relationship with other animals, they can be placed on various branches of the evolutionary tree. Application in genetics. Carl Landsteiner was able to type the various blood groups and also the Rh factor. This paved the way for understanding that multiple alleles are responsible for the blood group antigen that we observe today.